Hello, so my name is Nick Evans, and I'm going to be introducing our team's hack, Speciate. So, Florida is home to a lot of amazing wildlife, but it's also home to a lot of threatened or endangered species. So, for our project, we decided to build something to help with the conservation effort to help preserve some of the amazing wildlife we have here in this state. Right, so Speciate is an app that serves as a portal to report sightings of endangered Floridian wildlife. But it is also an AI-powered guide to Florida's ecology. Let's go ahead and take a look at our demo. So when you first open Speciate, you are presented with a camera viewport, so you can snap photos of the wildlife that you see. You're then given a prompt to identify that species. That actually sends the photo over to a server we have, which is running an AI model developed by Microsoft to classify species and give their conservation status. So here we have a gopher tortoise. We can go ahead and submit the sighting, where it is sent off to a database and stored for research. We also have a map implemented so that researchers and biologists can better track these populations and understand better how to protect them.
Briefly, how we built Speciate is that on the front end, we're using React Native. On the back end, we have an API written in Flask, which is deployed on Floyd Hub, a deep learning platform, and we have a database in MongoDB. Now to talk a little bit about the back end. So we're using a platform called Floyd Hub to deploy our API, which is written in Flask. You can see that it's quite a big machine learning model, which is why we had to use Floyd Hub and not something like Heroku or Google Cloud. And so you can see that it's taking post requests from the mobile app that includes the image, and in response, it'll give it the common name, the Latin name, the likelihood, and the endangered status of the species it detects. And this API also communicates with our database to post information and get information. And in terms of the machine learning model that we're using, it's a PyTorch model that's trained by Microsoft. And you can see that it can classify over 5,000 plant and animal species. What's next for Speciate? Well, the current app is designed only for Florida species, but we would love to expand beyond that. And another thing we can do is return fun facts and more information about a species once it's identified. And there's so many things we can do with playing around with the data that we collect. We can model the population of a species over time, or maybe model its migration patterns.